On its power level, it's over 9,000! What, 9,000? Perfect!
Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And today, what I have for everyone is my full review of the Mobile Mate Universal Phone Tablet Stand. So, maybe you're new to the channel or maybe you're returning, but typically how my full review process goes is I unbox the product, I give my unboxing and first impressions, then my review process starts, and typically when I got a handle on everything I want to talk about with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. Now I had promised to review this one right alongside the B-Bang adapter, but I just realized I kind of didn't even talk about it in that review, so I figured why not give it its own separate dedicated full review. So without further ado, let's jump into this full review. Now, starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design. Now, talking about this universal phone tablet stand from a build quality and design standpoint, I have to say Mobile Mate did a really good job. As you can see, it's pretty much machined out of one piece of aluminum, and you got your nice little rubber grips and your rubber feet, and when you put it down, it really doesn't slide anywhere. Those feet really keep it in place. I actually have to apply a lot of pressure to get it to move around. So, all in all, I have to say the overall build quality is top notch, and I really like the design of it as well. So the design aspect of the stand gets top notch marks from me as well. Now, moving on, let's just go ahead and go over some of the compatible devices. Now, pretty much, I believe that this stand is compatible with just about any smartphone or tablet that you could think of. And to put that into perspective, we're talking about smartphones or tablets ranging from probably about 4.7 inches all the way up to about 10 inches. Now, I have a few products here that I'm going to demo for you guys and gals so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So I got a few smartphones, I got some tablets, and let's get into this demonstration here. So you can see I got my Samsung Galaxy S8 right here, and this will work in landscape orientation and or, bumpy cam, sorry y'all, and or portrait orientation, as you can see right there. And it slots in pretty much perfectly, and it just works without issues. As you can see, as I angle up, it works really well. And just for reference, this is a 5.8 inch device, and as you can see, it works no problem. Now, let's move on. So that's the S8. Now, let's bump it up a notch. Now I have a, what is this, 10 inch? 10 inch or 11 inch? This is my value pad here. This is the big boy. And as you can see, it works no problem in landscape orientation. Now, this device is actually broken, but I figured I was using it for demonstration purposes, so it really doesn't make a difference. So it works in landscape orientation, no problem. Now, one thing that I want to point out is that with your bigger products, it may or may not have some issues depending on the weight and the balance of your product. So you can see it does work in portrait orientation, but that's because this tablet actually has a nice weight. Now, depending on the weight of your device and the screen size and the orientation you want to use it in, you may or may not have some issues. But as y'all can see, it does work in portrait mode orientation or landscape mode orientation for this nice big tablet here. So that's the 10 inch. Now let's go with something a little bit more friendly. Let's get the 7 inch tablet out here. And this one should also work. I'm going to leave this one in the case. So you can see portrait mode orientation. This is my auntie's 7 inch Samsung Tab E or A. I think it's either a Tab E or a Tab A. But you can see it works perfectly in portrait mode orientation, up and down, and it does have the case on, and it will work perfectly in landscape mode orientation as well, as you can see right here. So pretty much regardless of whatever device you have, as long as you take into account the weight of the device, you shouldn't have any issues. And it should work with your devices whether they have on cases or not. So in terms of device compatibility, I would say this tablet stand, again, gets some top-notch marks. Really good stuff there. Now, moving on, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall durability of the tablet stand or universal stand. And from a durability standpoint, again, I have to say that this stand gets some top-notch marks. Now, I've been using it for well over a week, and I've dropped this thing often, and you really can't tell that it's been through some drops. Now, if I bring it up close, you can see that we may have a nick or two, but other than that, it looks pretty much brand new still. Now, it's a little bit dirty on the bottom, but other than those few little nicks, I'm not sure if you can see, it pretty much looks brand new. So, in the durability aspect of this stand, I have to say it's top-notch as well. And I was expecting it to be, because again, this stand is made out of aluminum. So pretty much the only thing that's going to affect this stand over time is it may pick up a few scratches, it may pick up a ding or two, but it's not really going to wear down too quickly because it's made out of aluminum. So in terms of the durability of this stand, it's top-notch yet again. And this stand turning out to be pretty good indeed. Now, let's go over the positives and negatives of the stand. Then we're going to wrap it up and we're going to talk about the price and a recommendation or two. So jumping into the positives, as I said, let me reiterate some things. The overall build quality of the stand is top notch. The overall design of the stand is top notch. I really like the look of it as well. The device compatibility, as I said, should work with just about any smartphone or tablet as long as you take into account the weight of your device and the orientation you want to use it in. The overall durability of the stand is top notch, and I would equate that to the fact that it's made out of one piece of solid aluminum, which is really good stuff. Alright, now let's talk about some negatives of this stand. And really, there was only one that I could think of, and then one that really always came to mind. And that is the one major negative of the stand is it doesn't have adjustability. So as you can see, it's fixed. It has one angle and that's it. Okay. Now it does have that nice little guiding hole for cable management. I forgot to point that out in the positives. But in terms of the overall negatives, you do not have adjustable capabilities with this stand. So it's fixed. You get one position and one position only. So that's the only negative that I could see with this stand. Now, why I call that a negative is because I have adjustable stands. And as you can see, I can pretty much adjust these to anywhere I want it to be and get it nice and comfortable. So if I'm using my stand and I have a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse connected to it, whether I'm using a tablet or a phone, I can adjust it to where it's nice and comfortable for me to work with. Whereas with a fixed stand, you pretty much got to use what they give you because you can't adjust it. So that's the only one negative that I could see with this universal stand here. Alright? But other than that, I feel the positives of this stand greatly outweigh the negatives of the stand. So that pretty much does it for the positives and the negatives. Now, let's get into the price and my final thoughts. I picked up this stand from eBay, and after taxes and shipping and handling, this stand ran me $1. Okay? Now, I got an email advertisement for a $5 coupon. So after I cashed in that coupon, I just had to pay $1 for shipping and handling. So all in all, at the end of the day, this tablet is officially $5. And if you stick with the standard shipping, it's going to run you $1. So altogether it would be $6. But because I cashed in a $5 coupon, it only ran me $1 at the end of the day. And you guys and gals are probably wondering, for that price, can I recommend y'all pick up this stand? And I would have to say, definitely. That's a definite yes. For $1, you really can't beat that price. So again, can I recommend you guys and gals pick up this universal phone/tablet stand from Mobile Mate? I have to say yes. Alright, that pretty much brings an end to this full review. If you guys and gals enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. This whole video was recorded using the 13 megapixel rear facing camera on the LG Stylo 3 in 720p resolution at 30 frames per second. All of the audio you guys and gals are hearing is being recorded using the lapel CQ clip-on microphone. Alright, so please let me know what you think of the overall video quality and the overall audio quality down below in the comments. As always, if this video piqued your interest, all links to where you can pick up this tablet stand, universal tablet/phone stand for yourself, will be available down below in the video description. So if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Alright, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.